New Zealand is well known for its natural beauty. It's also home to a natural product that's taken the world by storm. Manuka honey is named after the native Manuka tree, whose flowers produce a nectar that bees find irresistible. And it's not just bees. Today, Manuka honey produced here is sold all around the world. Comvita is synonymous with Manuka honey. It's a remarkable global success story, and one full of challenges, starting with the beekeeping itself.
It is a difficult crop to produce because it involves intensive beekeeping practice. It's not a leave-alone system where you've got good healthy hives and you put honey boxes on and you come back to harvest. It doesn't work like that. Every 10 days we need to visit the hives, inspect them and make sure that our control systems are implemented.
Claude Stratford started Comvita in 1974. Today, the 101-year-old is perhaps living proof of the health benefits of the product he sells. But it hasn't always been easy. The benefits of natural health products were a tough sell in the firm's early days.
We found that we were considered to be very alternative, very odd and unusual at times, because our parents' generation tended to consider that the medical doctor, the family doctor, had all the answers to health. And that didn't really encompass the notion of your food is your medicine to any great degree, or prevention was paramount.
Science and the ability to prove health claims have played a key role at Comvita. Here at the University of Auckland, it funds research into the honey's possible health benefits. Comvita has developed a scientific way of rating the product. A unique Manuka factor, or UMF, reflects the honey's antimicrobial properties. And the higher the UMF rating, the higher the value of the product.
The antimicrobial properties are very important if you healing wounds, for example. And if you put honey on a wound, you want the highest antimicrobial power you possibly can not to get any infection. And what we're now suspecting is that we're still progressing with the proof of this, that the honey aids this internal healing as well. So if you've got an internalized wound, the honey might be healing that or helping that just as well as an externalized wound.
Manuka honey's increasing popularity has brought challenges for Comvita. The firm has had to differentiate itself from competitors selling similar products. Today, it's taken greater control over supply in order to ensure the consistently high quality of its product. And it's developed a policy of owning retail outlets so it can interact more directly with consumers. It recently improved the customer experience of this store in Hong Kong to take advantage of a booming market in East Asia.
China and wider Asian countries definitely represent a huge opportunity for us. Our bottle of honey is not cheap. They actually could be 10 times more expensive than ordinary honey, but today's consumer actually see it as a bottle of medicine rather than a bottle of honey.
We invite a consumer into one of our own retail stores, and we've got our own trained people there. They can have a conversation around what these products actually do, and we get to know consumer needs so much better, which can also be channeled back to our product development people as well. So, you know, that has taken Comvita to a whole new level, really, an understanding around consumer needs and what we need to do to meet those.
Manuka honey has become a global phenomenon, but different markets present different challenges. Here in London, consumers need constant reassurance of the product's benefits.
What helps people overcome that initial scepticism is the clinical research. So there's an enormous amount of data out there supporting the efficacy of Manuka honey. And also when you see, in the UK and in Germany, the product's available on prescription. So if you can get it from your doctor, then that always provides a level of reassurance that this is a product that really works.
We've been working with a number of pathogens that can cause wound infections. All of them seem to be inhibited at very low concentrations of Manuka honey in the laboratory. We've concentrated on staphylococci, which are the most frequent cause of wound infection, and actually they're the most sensitive to Manuka honey. And we've been able to show that antibiotic sensitive strains and antibiotic resistant strains are equally susceptible in laboratory tests.
Our greatest security or greatest assurances we can offer is if we can demonstrate that we actually own or control the supply and manufacture of those products all the way back to source. We have our own quality control team that can actually go back and pinpoint exactly where that raw material is coming from.
Comvita is broadening its appeal with a range of different products. Most people are aware of the health benefits of olive oil and a Mediterranean diet. Comvita believes that the potential of olive leaf extract could be huge. It owns the world's largest single estate olive grove just outside Brisbane in Australia.
The initial reason that people have accepted the product, I guess, is because they know olive oil and they know the health benefits of the Mediterranean diet. When you then come along and say, well, this olive leaf extract that we're making from fresh leaves actually has 40 times the polyphenols, which are the main healing compounds, as even extra virgin olive oil, then they go, whoa, 40 times healthier than extra virgin olive oil?
What Comvita sells is not so much honey as a healthy way of life. And that's a product which should have a long shelf life.
We're riding a wave, and the wave has kind of got more powerful and stronger, and we're learning to surf it better. And it's becoming more encompassing in terms of the global reach that Comvita has. So as long as we continue doing what we're doing well with the kind of people that are helping us do that, then the company's got an absolutely fantastic future assured.